Blog Talk Radio.
Check out the full episode of this on MENTELLECT Patreon.
Now, I know that title is kind of strange. It seems kind of strange, but what I describe here is the flow of motion on Earth. Because keep in mind, motion in this three-dimensional realm is dictated by water. Motion is dictated by water. When that comes to the so-called motion is, and not just but all animal, plant, insect life, all of the things that are governed under this three-dimensional lunar frequency that is working off of polar opposites. You see, the fluid of water, meaning the fluid of water, or the flow of water, I should say, the flow of water, which I really should title is the flow of water, and the flow and the frozen polarities of water, because the fluid just basically means motion, moving water. Fluid, like they say, fluid motion, right? That's fluidity, or moving like water. You see, that is like the constant stream of movement of water, and the opposite of that, the flow of motion is the motion stoppage, or the stopping of motion. You see, or as the Beast calls it, suspended animation. You see, water animates. The fluidity of, they talk about the fluidity this, the fluidity that, because they assume in this three-dimensional realm that all things are governed, by the moon, the lunar frequency of this three-dimensional Earth, because the moon pulls the tides on the Earth. The moon pulls the tides on the Earth. There's a magnetic current in which the moon pulls the waters on Earth, right? But it also freezes up. It also freezes up. It also stops the fluid motion. You see, the same way time goes, you have the same way time can go, time can stop. Time could go and time can stop right in its tracks. Why? Because of the fluidity or the flow of water and the frozenness of it, where it stops and it sits still and it stops running. You see, that is the analogy of people's lives.
For the complete broadcast, you're going to have to go to MENTELLECT Patreon. Go to MENTELLECT Patreon for this complete broadcast, because it will not, I guarantee you, it will not be on YouTube. Subscribe to MENTELLECT Patreon and join the American Republic.
Subscribe to Ethnic American channel. Subscribe to MENTELLECT Patreon, and subscribe to the women's channel, MENTELLECT Presents, the women's channel on Patreon.
And subscribe to High and Mighty Talks on YouTube with NUBEN MENKARAYZZ.